Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's your favorite gorilla here. It's probably going to be a short stream here, but Resolute Germ, I believe it was him, suggested last week that I defend Sub Rosa. Apparently, a lot of people don't like this episode, also referred to as Crusher having sex with a ghost. Which, well, the whole premise of the episode is there's this plasmidic life form that lives in the candle, lives off the plasma in the candle, and it needs an organic host and able to survive. And it just happened to be able to survive within the Crusher's DNA. But it's really not that bad of an episode. Great, a great character building for you. Learn a lot about the Howard side of the family there, and it's really not that bad. I mean, yeah, people claim it's having sex with a ghost. I just think it's the same people who just complain that there's no pew 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 action. But you get but the life form was doing is controlling Crusher. And if you want a complaint about the episode, it's the same trope you get in a lot of these episodes, where the character is not acting the way they should, versus or how they normally act. Sure, you can complain about that, but nobody ever seems to complain about that. It's always, oh, she has sex with a ghost, but really, it's actually a really interesting episode if you sit there and think about it, where a life form that has to live on organic material in order to survive because it's an unstable element in itself is pretty interesting. But you know, no, but just because they had a bad script writing and they didn't, and it was actually kind of poorly interesting, and people like to nitpick there. Hey, Thomas. Yeah, I would like the candle because I like candles. No, actually, I should probably light one right now and make the house smell better. But I'm waiting for spring here so I can finally open the windows and all that. But but one thing that didn't make sense is how it survived when the candle wasn't lit. But that's all. But that's just another thing that contributes to the poor writing. But I still say it. Yeah, it's kind of a bad script, but it had an interesting concept there. Where, as I was saying before, Thomas, that you got this life form that can only survive in with plasma or organic material there, and it just happened to be the Howards that it could survive the best in, and it was controlling Crusher, but the but it had the same problem that all these episodes have is, oh, a person's acting out of character, but nobody thinks that there's something wrong. Where, yeah, Crusher threw up a bunch of red flags that there was something wrong, and nobody noticed that, but nobody ever complains about that. They always just complain that, oh, Crusher had sex with the ghost. Well, he's controlling her, making her feel good, you know, just so that she would stick around and keep it until he could fully take over her body. Now, with phasers there, because she does end up killing him in the end with the phaser. I thought phasers was plasma, so wouldn't that give him more energy? But I must be remembering it wrong. But I still say it's not that bad of an episode. People are just nitpicking, and probably the ones that are nitpicking are probably the ones they are complaining that there's no pew 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 in it. Hey, Professor Brainy Specs. Sorry, Professor, but I couldn't get the good stuff, so it's Montegos. But if you want to come up here and have a discussion on it, we you're more than welcome to come up here. But what's the, why do you say it's a horrible episode there, Professor? Like I was saying to Thomas here, that yes, it did have some bad writing in it, but overall, it's an interesting concept that was somewhat pretty good executed there. It's not like it was season one acting in it. Well, I wouldn't go that far, Thomas, but I wouldn't say it's bottom of the barrel. Well, as I was explaining to Thomas, it was a pla- uh, what was the term that they used? Like a plasmatic or something uh, entity that took control of Crusher there, and he was making her feel good so that she would let him come in more so that he could take over her body and totally control her. Some people may call that sex with a ghost, but that's the only thing that everybody ever complains about in the episode when they should have been going, hey, this character is acting out of thing. Let's take. But, you know, yeah, could the writing been good? And Professor, can you correct me on something? I thought phasers were plasma based, aren't they? Or was that something else that they were? Well, Thomas, the so-called ghosts there could get in places Picard could never get into. Just saying. But of all anybody, Picard should have seen something was acting right. He shouldn't have even let her go back down to the planet. But that's another thing where they say that. Oh, how should I? But he should have known something was up. She should have been sent to a sick bay right away to be fully examined. But that's an issue that you have throughout Shrek. There and I I don't know. I have it's not one of those episodes I could watch it again and not not blink an eye. There's some episodes I won't. I like if I rewatched them, I'd be like, oh my god, why am I watching this? But this thing is one of them. I'd probably say this is in the probably in the top 50, but not no top 10. But I gotta go through TNG again because I don't fully remember some episodes, but there's others that can. Hmm. Oh shoot! Oh. Yeah, but I don't have much more to say on the episode there. That's my defense of it. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to talk about there. I know I'm gonna be um in probably half an hour. I'll be heading over to Salty Checkers channel for Jep Nerdy there. Well, where would you rank this, Professor? Well, you probably bottom 10 for you. But you gotta think there's only 200 episodes. I could think of quite a few that'd be below this one. There's Rascals, Code of Honor, um, was it the Naked Time or the Naked Now? I can't remember. They stole that script from uh, yeah, they stole that script from TOS there and just rewrote it. But those are three right off the top of my head I could think of that are lower. But I think this was really good. We learned some backstories of Crusher, and we learned some there, and it's a really. I thought it was a good character piece, for Crusher. So Oh, and I think I lost my audience. I went from 3 to 1. So yeah, there's hundreds. So yeah, maybe even top 100. There's because there's a lot of episodes in TOS or in TNG. I mean, that I just do not remember. This is one of those that I remembered it. Definitely it's about 50 for you. Well, fair enough. Everybody has their own thoughts on that. But I just kind of wish that they would come done more of this. You'd rather watch most of the season one than Sub Rosa? Yeah, Tom was completely wrong. It's top 10. Oh, but so is it question of Trek coming back on Sunday? Then I take it. I think if I remember right. Ugh. Then well, my top tens there. That'd be best of both worlds. I'll count that as one and two as one episode. There's in the inner light, tapestry, Q Who, um, Time Zero is pretty decent. I'm not sure if I put that in top 10 or not. But then, uh, I don't know. I don't know. There's quite a few good episodes. I just can't remember the names right off the top of my head. But, but I don't know. I still gotta come up with an episode for next week that I got to defend. Professor, what do you think? What's a bad episode do you think I could defend for next Thursday? I really because Sub Rosa is not one that you can really talk a whole lot about, but it's one that I could probably one of the easier ones for me to defend. And I know Resolute Dream's the one that suggested it, so he should have been here, but he's not. Oh, Thomas, you think that professor's being very salty? I don't know. Everybody, I think everybody has the right to their own opinions, and they can decide what they want. Oh, it does come back this Sunday. Do you got your people lined up for Sunday there? Because that's gonna be fun coming for that to be coming back on Sundays and all that. That I always enjoy watching that, and just some of the stuff that questions you guys come up with for that you got to sit there and remember. That's always fun. But who is that new captain again? I can't remember again because I know Commander Scarlet had stepped down, but I can't remember the name of the new captain there. No, it's 22. It's 22. Only my opinion is correct. I'm not sure what you mean by that Thomas. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have stayed up so late last night, but feeling it. Of course, I didn't have my normal energy drink today. Man, it's amazing when you get addicted to like energy drinks and that when you don't have one for one day, how crazy how much you drag at the end of the day. I should probably really just cut myself off from them, but I don't know. Yeah. But hey, Thomas, are you gonna be uploading any more videos anytime soon? I've seen you haven't uploaded in a while. I should have a If I had you on Twitter there, I'd talk to you about oh hey 47 Yorktown. You're saying Threshold was better than Sub Rosa? Cause I defended Threshold. That's my first one for defensive Thursdays was I defended Threshold there, and I let the usually I let the people on the panel pick the next episode I defend, but I got no one that come up here. So if anybody in the chat wants me to defend a episode next Thursday, put it in the chat. And but Thomas, I was saying, um, I think maybe if I had you on Twitter there, I'd ask you for some ideas for some buildings in Minecraft there because I'm not sure how I want to build a big old mansion, but I'm not sure how I want to go about it. Yeah, it was an Emmy winning award, but not. But looking at some of the stuff that's won Emmys there, I'm not sure if that means a whole lot anymore. Maybe back then it meant something, but nowadays I don't think the Emmys really mean nothing. I mean, the only reason anybody was even talking about the Oscars is because Will Smith couldn't laugh at a joke, and he went up and smacked uh, Chris Rock. Hey there, Indy. How about you come on up here? I know you like being on these panels. Oh, this. Um. Oh, this the enemy. What's the? Oh, do not diss the enemy. Okay, I got you now. I got you. Um, Here, let me put the link in the chat again. I forgot to pin it. Yeah. I don't know. Did you watch the Oscars there, Professor? Because I know I didn't. Yeah, if it wasn't for that whole Will Smith thing, I probably wouldn't have even known they were going on. To be honest, that's how much of a low ratings that they get. Well, Norman, it's not like you're getting in close contact with me. Of course, I've been wanting to get sick so I can at least get a couple days off of work, but no, heck, I think I could ever get sick? No. But it's not like you're coming in close contact with me. But sorry that you're not feeling well there, Norman. Or not Norman, Indy. God, I got. Oh, oh, shit. So, oh, I thought John DeMarco would come join so we could throw some ideas at him also for uh Jep Nerdy there. Hey, welcome to the stream there, Indy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
That's good.
I've been trying to get sick so I could get a couple days off work, but nobody will get me sick.
You don't want to. You don't want this. It's man. I've been sick for 3 days.
Thomas says he'd rather listen to Laura sing naked than watch the Oscars.
No.
It's not the coof, is it? Ugh.
No, it's a cold according to the doctor.
Oh.
Had to cough and then clear my throat.
Ugh.
Uh, I don't give a damn about the Oscars. Like they I don't give a damn about what Will Smith did to Chris Rock. It's just
Yeah.
that it's just a bunch of rich people congratulating each other for playing pretend.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, so
Uh,
what? Who cares? You did your job. Great.
yeah.
That,
Yeah, but Thomas, yeah, if I fake being sick, then I don't get paid. But uh, if I contract the unspecified illness from, or the unnamed illness from an unspecified origin, there, I get paid. But if I don't have that, then I don't get paid.
wow. But you understand why I didn't want to come on, listen to my
Yeah,
voice.
yeah, no,
But I'll hang out for a few minutes.
yeah. I wasn't planning on streaming too long because it's Jep Nerdy night.
Yeah, I know. I won't be going on that either.
Yeah,
Um, so, but
yeah.
that's the
Thomas says
thing.
feel better, and
Oh,
Professor says so.
thanks, man.
Apparently, I gave Professor Brady Specs a headache defending Sub Rosa.
Oh yeah. How'd you go on that anyway? Huh?
What Sub Rosa?
Yeah, because I
Well, oh, at the beginning here, what
I
I
kn-
was what I was mentioning that it was an interesting concept of a ghost that was sitting there making Crusher feel good, so that she'd let him stay inside her, so he can build up enough strength to actually take her over. Over, and because he had to live off an organic life form, which he was best compatible with the Howard DNA.
oh, okay.
Versus,
That's interesting.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mentioned it a few times here, and well, Thomas, you must work for the wrong company then, because everybody I know got paid for when they got it. Everybody I know, because it was part of the relief packages that people got paid if they got sick with the virus.
I know some people who didn't get paid. They had to take their vacation.
Yeah,
Um, which I mean, you're still getting paid, but it's like you're using your vacation time when
yeah.
they get sick, and like apparently the whole office, or practically the whole office, got the disease.
Oh,
So that sucks.
yeah.
Yeah. But so you figure that this life form had a reason, had a right to exist,
Well, I thought according to Picard, every life form has a right to exist.
even though it's parasitic. Well, might not be so parasitic. It might be a symbiotic relationship. I mean,
Yeah, as long as you're not trying to destroy or end it, it'll live symbiosis or symbiotic with you. Because that uh, Beverly's grandmother lived to be over 100 years old.
yeah, and she was really happy
Yeah,
in the relationship with
so it's almost like a trill and whatever the symbiote relationship there.
yeah. Mm, that's interesting. That's an interesting take on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but everybody just calls it the episode where Crusher has sex with the ghost.
yeah. Of course she does. It's funny because in the early episode of Farpoint, she's like, "I haven't had the comfort of a man in a while," and it's like, why? You have every right to have sex with men. Why do you deny yourself this all this pleasure. That's my first thought. It's like it's in the naked now. It is. So yeah, I mean, she's a very attractive woman.
Yeah, which I'm still surprised that her and Picard didn't get together.
I'm not. You know, obviously there's some attraction there, but Picard is too professional to actually.
Yeah, even though they do get married in the books or in the
Yeah,
books they're married that came out after Nemesis. In like the
yeah,
Destiny series, they were married and were having a kid.
yeah. They were married at the what was the last episode?
All good things.
Yeah, all good things. They had gotten married and had gotten divorced.
Yeah,
But
but that was an alternate reality there. So most people don't count that.
yeah, but they're gonna hook up if as soon as she um leaves his ship permanently.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a relationship there because
Yeah.
he likes her, she likes him. You know,
Yeah. Oh, I've seen all kinds of those memes there, Thomas. There, I got I got I don't know which Thomas Potts you are on Twitter there, but I could send you quite a few of them that were pretty good ones. Actually, I'm
so
pretty sure Laura would probably do a few.
I hear you like ghosts.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I got a different one. It's like you know that whole meme where the guy has like the strings all over the place trying to explain something. Well, there's this one. There's a picture of that, but it has like all these different characters from TNG with all these lines connecting in different ways of how he like which characters had sex with who and all that stuff. Is kind of funny.
and William Riker was in the middle. I take it
um. Oh, I'd have to scroll through my pictures. I got so many memes saved.
because he did hook up with Beverly when he was the symbiote in the Trill episode.
Did they actually hook up at that?
It's strongly implied that they were still um, having sex.
But even though she wouldn't have nothing to do with the symbiont after it turned into a woman.
Yeah. Uh, so
Well, it still didn't make sense how human could host the symbiont without it affecting the symbiont.
or where do they find the space for the symbiote and the human host? I mean, it's like there has to be some kind of a special pouch in the Trill that the
Yeah, I believe
symbiote
there.
occupies.
I believe that was explained in DS9 with with that one episode where that space storm was coming in and they had to evacuate the station and that one guy tried stealing Dax's symbiont, the Dax symbiont.
Yeah, but he was still a Trill, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was still a Trill. But with Riker there, I believe there was a big old bulge in the side of him where they put the symbiont.
Oh yeah, that might be true. They stretched his skin out.
Yeah, I think there was if I remember right, there's a big bulge. But
I might be confusing that with the time Trip got pregnant. Um,
oh god, that episode was so stupid.
yeah, well,
Oh, let's touch hands and we can get pregnant. So that's how it works now, huh?
apparently so.
That's what you tell your kids.
Yeah, don't hold hands, kids. No glove, no love.
oh shit. Oh.
Ooh, So you gonna play tonight, Gorilla?
Yeah, yeah. Dark Knight and Mercer are talking a bunch of crap to each other, so I might actually have a chance to go in there and just knock them both down if I can.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Well, Thomas, in all fairness, I'm pretty sure he had two bulges.
Oh yes, yeah. He had the normal tent, and then he had the other tent. Yes, exactly.
Or you just take the advice you get when you're 12. Just tuck it in.
Yep. Just I,
Oh,
how did we get onto this subject?
Thomas is pretty good about that. He walked into karaoke last night uh, at the very wrong time because he walked in right after Mr. CCDV got singing some songs, and one of the chorus lines was something about big balls and all that. And I just made a smart ass comment to Mr. CCDV, and another guy made a comment and all that. And it just kind of went back and forth. And Thomas
Um,
put in the comments together. I come into the stream, and everybody's talking about their big balls. I was like,
yeah. Oh man.
because last night's theme for karaoke was songs in TV shows and movies,
Okay.
and apparently there was some song there, and I just made a smartest comment at Mr. CCDV there, and this whole time apparently this is the one time that Jedi Bill stepped away from his computer, so he didn't hear the whole conversation because he has headphones like I do for his computer.
Oh man.
So it's so funny. I'm pretty sure he had to go back through the stream and listen to see what the hell we were talking about. Just on the comments in the comment section.
Wow. Uh,
But
so mostly, yeah. I've last 2 days I've just slept for the most part. But like at night, it's terrible. I keep waking up.
oh, a couple shots of Jack will clear that right up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any hard liquor.
My old boss was real nice. He had a bunch of it in the car there. That they said take whatever you want. He left me like 9 bottles.
Wow,
And so the one bottle is like $150 bottle.
that's pretty impressive.
It's well, he had to close the restaurant, so he has a crap ton of booze and stuff. And I was always his favorite dishwasher, so
Gotcha. Wow, that's pretty nice.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they offered if I should take the test, but I said no. I assumed I had strep throat because I've had strep throat a few times in my life. It's not fun.
You know, I could say I've never had strep. My sister's had it,
Yeah.
but I've never had it.
Strep
But
throat feels like your throat's on fire.
oh, well, I get that if I get a cold and I don't blow my nose, I just go. But other
Yeah.
than that, I I don't think I've never had strep. Just the sore throats from doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, doctor gave me a couple of medications here. Um, and I've also taken some Dayquil just because I had it left over.
Uh,
You know, went to the kite festival on Saturday, DC, downtown DC, at the National Mall. I
yeah,
don't
how,
know. And then it was cold and rainy when we get so we went down. We walked around a little bit, took pictures, and then we went into the National Art Gallery for a couple of hours and walked around in there, which was cool.
Yeah.
And then when we came back out, it was always cold, you know.
Yeah.
But the wind had started to pick up and the rain, and it
Hey,
was
welcome,
freezing
Mercer.
rain.
Welcome, Mercer. There. Yeah, was that the date you were talking about, or how did your date go? I was meaning to ask you about that. How did that date go that you're gonna go on?
You know, it didn't. It was like uh, it's just so meh, you know.
Oh, it wasn't a great date.
Not at all,
Oh,
unfortunately. I
well,
was
I'm sorry to
hoping.
hear that.
Yeah, that's all right. Just means I still got to look around, but it's just like it wasn't a good date, but it wasn't a bad date. It was just a it was just killing 2 hours with somebody, and I don't even remember practically anything about it. But that's the way it is sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, we've all had those dates. I believe.
Yeah. So, but that's kind of kind of one of the issues. Being an atheist, you don't go to church, you don't sleep at night on Sunday, so
Yeah.
you don't have that.
Oh, and we lost Indy here. Oh, Mercer, are you having some kind of storm at your over in Pennsylvania there? Because I know, well, I know we had a storm like 2 days ago, but it's not too bad. You're on. You're. I mean, oh no, he was back, and then now he's gone. So, oh, oh, so there you are.
Yeah, sorry about that. I keep touching the leave button by accident because I'm
Oh,
looking at the phone.
it's all good. It's all good.
So yeah, it's like I say, it's part of one of the things that you get out of church. Obviously you get to meet people and mingle with them, and you instantly have something in common with them. So that's
Uh,
that's one of the big issues with being an atheist. You don't have that interaction.
you gotta find a Star Trek fan.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I mean, I've tried different groups. There's a group here that does stuff, but nobody's my age. You know,
I'll go for the younger girls. Why not?
oh, I don't know. I just can't have a conversation with them. In fact, that's one of the things that I do remember. At the end of the date, I'm walking her out to her car, and I'm like, "By the way, are you a Star Trek fan?" And "Are you a science fiction fan?" And she says, "No, I don't like science fiction." And I'm like, "Oh, well, never mind then." She's like, "No, what?" I'm like, "Oh, I have a channel on YouTube that goes through Star Trek stuff." And she's like, "Oh, I forgot Star Trek was science fiction." It's like, what? How do you forget that? How? I think that pretty much summarizes the rest of the conversation.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but that is kind of funny.
No, it absolutely is. I have okay. So here's some interesting things, right? I've had some very strange things told to me over the years, right? Um, and if I get a few more, I might actually collect them and put them in a book or something. But like one of the strangest things that I've been told is, um, oh, my brother took me to the ophthalmologist to because I had scratched my cornea, right?
Yeah.
And the doctor asked my brother if he wants to see the scratch because they put this dye in your eye and then they use this UV light. And me being a smartass, I said, "Can I see too?" And he said, "Yes." How exactly am I supposed to be able to see that? Uh,
Weird.
but, but he's like, "Oh yeah, you can see it in the so you can sometimes see it in the reflection of the magnifying glass." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But it was supposed to be a joke, and he actually came back with something that was like just right out of left field. I'm like, "Huh?" So yeah, that was
Was it at
weird.
least cool looking?
I
Uh,
I, I barely got a glance at it as he pulled the magnifying glass away.
oh,
I'm like, oh, but it was purple, and where the scratch was, it was yellow because of the stain. It was kind of a different thing, you know. But yeah,
yeah. I
few things.
remember getting male shingles in my eyes, and they put this goop in your eyes there that makes everything look real weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, I've had a few male shavings in my eyes there, but that's the nature of my workplace. Well, at least the company will take care of you on that.
you
So that's
don't you don't you don't wear eye protection where you work.
oh, we do, but every once in a while, like one will slip underneath the seal.
Oh, okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
I
Then
know.
then if you get one in, if we can't get it out, if we can't get it out, sometimes they'll, like we have like this little magnifying glass and some tweezers, or some of the guys have learned to perfect the folding up a paper napkin and using the corner to get it out. One of the guys has perfected that method for himself, but he won't
Yeah,
do it on other guys there just because of the thing there. But if we can't get it out with the eye wash or any of our normal methods there, the company will call down to the eye doctor there and get us in right away. Then we just go down there. Then they'll take care of everything.
yeah. A buddy of mine, he was when he was like 10 or 11, he would take popsicle sticks and he would glue them together and then carve shapes
Yeah,
out of them with an exacto knife.
yeah,
And the tip broke off and landed in his eye, and he just had to wear contact lens on that eye for the rest of his life.
yeah. Hey, welcome, Jeremy. You missed my whole defense for you that you wanted me to defend. That was Resolute's suggestion was doing Sub Rosa.
Yeah.
But since you're the one on the panel tonight, you get to pick next Thursdays
Oh, okay. Let's think. Um, you've done Threshold, obviously,
and Code of Honor.
and Code of Honor. Let's see. Um, Alan Moraine.
Oh, God, you had to pick that one.
I mean, I've got to say,
Ugh, ugh. My least favorite episode in all of Trek. You had to pick that one. Ugh.
sorry. I mean, I could have picked a couple out of TOS, but I don't know
Yeah.
that a whole lot of people would be interested in TOS.
Well, not a lot of people would be interested in me defending Threshold or Code of Honor. I
Yeah,
just do it. I just do it because it's something nobody ever does is defend bad episodes. So I thought that'd be a good thing for something new.
right. Yeah, absolutely. Um, but
Yeah.
if you don't,
Nope. You picked Wolverine, so I'll rewatch that and I'll have to come up with something to do that. And Thomas said he paid Bird to sing that song once.
oh man. Uh,
uh,
anyway,
but I
I'm
know
about
Salty's kind of defended the Al Moraine episode, but but he only defended the cork parts.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I'm about all done in. I got to get to sleep here.
Alrighty. Well, I'll
So
let you go, and I think I'll end it there, so that everybody can migrate over to watch Step Nerdy there. The
I'm,
episode that ran out of time, money, and ideas on. Al Moraine count to four. Damn it, Yorktown! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Oh wait, I gotta do it like Bird of Prey 5. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch!
son of a bitch.
God damn it! Now it's gonna be stuck in my head all day. That's probably gonna be when I can't think of something. That'll be my answer for Chep Nerdy.
Yeah, there
Thanks,
you go.
thank you, 47 Yorktown.
Yeah, there you go. All
Uh,
righty.
uh, okay, thanks, Thomas. I got that up on my phone there now, so I'll watch that. But everybody, if you haven't there, check out Indy's channel. He has some really good points on a lot of stuff. Resolute Germ, he does Saturday morning cartoons that are a lot of fun
Yep.
there, and he
Yep.
also is watching Farscape and Lex on Tuesday nights.
Yep.
Thomas has some really good um, um, Minecraft shows on. 47 Yorktown, do you have any videos on yours? And I know Professor Brainy Specs, he hosts History with R&R and Question of Trek on Sundays. Those are some really interesting. They're a lot of fun to do and watch there. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
make sure to check out all these guys' channels. It's a lot of fun, a lot of interesting there. Mercer, I don't think you had anything on your channel unless you had like, or wait, you had like two videos, but I think they're from 10 years ago if I remember correctly. But anyhow, just everybody remember to have a good night there and to be a gorilla.
All
All
right.
right.